my music and this beautiful language can be a vaccine for everybody.
Sevara Nazarkhan is the Uzbek Diva. Her music is adored by millions of fans in her native Uzbekistan and around the world.
Music, it's about delivery, how you feel, it's about your soul.
She started in a girls' band and then went solo, earning international recognition after teaming up with singer-songwriter Peter Gabriel.
I'm improvising. I'm always changing music, myself, you know.
We talk about turning points in Sevara's career, her ambition to return to the international stage, and how she wants to heal with her music. Please subscribe to The Reme Show wherever you're watching or listening.
Oh my God, I can't believe it!
Oh my God, do I have it in English?
We're actually
already?
doing it. Yes.
We have friends already, 20, 25 years?
Something like that. Something like that.
It's
And
like half of life.
I think the whole point of having you in my podcast is because I want people.
Yep.
I know that some people who love music from this part of the world, of course, they know you. But I want more people to know about this amazingly beautiful, fantastically funny and creative person, Sevara.
Nice to
It's
meet
a-
you, right
the-
on. It looks like you describe yourself just already.
Really?
No.
Okay, so if
No.
you were to describe yourself to someone who never met you or haven't like heard your music, how would you describe yourself? Who are you?
I'm a human. I hope I'm a good one. And I just really think all the time about creative. In a simple life, just in the music. I mean, in my job. With people. And it doesn't matter where you are, in Tashkent or somewhere else. And yeah, this is me. Simple, noise person.
Simple noise person.
Noise person.
Noisy
This is
person.
how my son, yeah,
As,
sing
that's,
usually.
that's how he describes you. Sevara, we
Yeah.
are sitting in this amazingly beautiful setting. It's so,
I love this
colorful and
place. Yeah.
I think one of the best places called Human House.
Yep.
Great place. But I wanted to talk about your work, of course, and also about who you are and who inspires you. So your work lately in the last few years, you've been mainly focusing on Uzbekistan and doing big concerts in Uzbekistan, correct?
I think I'm always focused on Uzbek music. Always. I mean, it was just in the past. It's still like that, and I hope it will be like that because I'm interested in our Uzbek language, and I know all this. Not just now. I love all this tradition stuff about music. I love collaboration, of course. That was my starting with just a long time ago with Peter Gabriel. It was really cool, interesting, creative, simple, nice, sweet. Because when I remember that time, first time it was Hector Gazazu, the producer from.
What time are we
England.
talking about? Is it like early 2000s?
Yes, it was 2003, I hope. And he came in Tashkent. He was amazed by Uzbekistan. We've been in Samarkand. He
Who
saw
is
some
Hector
dreams.
Zazu?
Hector Zazu. That guy, he was worked with a lot of
He's a producer.
big stars, yeah. Before meeting me, he was working with Bjork. And after that, we started to make our stuff together. He was interested on creating sound and some, some details of music. So we came. He came here, and we introduced him with Samarkand. He saw a dream that he is in a studio, and there is a big carpet, and around the carpet, свечи. Candles, a lot of candles, and we made it after everything. And in this kind of, with this vibe, we just recorded album. Actually, I think it's really important to make things which in your head, and especially
You mean
in your
realize the ideas that you have in your head, like make them happen? That's what you
yeah,
mean.
that was important,
Yeah.
especially with this kind of guy. That was really, really interesting to watching him, because his method was just from himself. That's it.
So what did you
exclusively.
create with him? You created.
There was first album, Yol Bolsun, inside the traditional song, and he was sitting in the Radio Committee, if you know that place.
This is from Soviet era radio and committee, but it's actually the building where they had studios and they were recording music.
And this just except studio, there was a really huge pult, the pult.
You mean like the
mixing desk? And when he saw it, he said, "Oh my God, I saw it just twice in my life. This kind of desk." He was really surprised, you know.
It was so ancient. He was like, "Wow, it belongs to the museum."
It was expensive thing, you know.
I guess the first time when the Western audience heard about your music was when you received the BBC Music Awards.
That's right.
In world music.
In the world music, it was in Swiss, and it was unusual because we made some interesting mixing with some different instrumentalists from other just part of the world, you know. And we made a couple of songs for the stage when you just receiving that award.
Sevara Nazarkhan.
Yeah, it was really huge experience for myself because I was young, a lot of people, so many countries in one place. There was tambour and the doira, so this mixing was amazing, especially that time when not really everyone knows which kind of instrument or that. And that mixing was very extraordinary. For myself, for my ears, it was unusual. I really loved it.
So your thing is kind of mixing traditional and modern.
We call it world music.
And I wonder, like, in Uzbekistan, your audience, they like it? Or do they, because I know that here you became popular in the early 2000s with more kind of pop songs. It was not traditional sound that made you like really famous.
Of course, the people out there, they just were really inspired of that music. Even they don't understand words, but music always just takes your heart, you know. And it worked really well. And after that, I think I made some concerts in Tashkent and used that material. I mean, in this kind of prospect. And it was really lovely. People loved it. And it's not just this material. Of course, I'm mixing it with just more simple arrangements, other stuff, and it works. It worked, and it works.
When did music enter your life?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
From my birth, because my parents are musicians, and it was just really normal, like an air, to listen it, to be in the music. It's like in your life. I think from my childhood, it was really natural. That's why I just didn't think that I need to go some conservatory or just some places where I need just to learn music because I already know it.
Although you did go to conservatory, you did the professional.
I made it. I wanted to be a doctor.
Doctor?
Really, yes.
Oh my God!
Really?
Really?
Dentist. That was my dream. Yeah.
Why?
After everything, I just said to myself, okay, do what you can do really well, and I just made my conservatory choice. Went there. I need to say sorry to my teachers because I really respect them. They understood my situation. I was always in touring.
You were about 18 when you started singing as part of a girl kind of pop band.
No. I was about 20. And then it was 3 girls with me. 4 girls. See, there is this kind of strange name of our just band. And we made a lot of stuff. Then I decided to be myself because of some
on your own. You
stuff.
decided to, yeah.
And I started to do my material. The first song, which is still just loved by audience, is Yur Muhabbat. It was 2000 or maybe 2001.
So you wrote the music.
Yes, I always wrote the music. Once I was just trying to make some words, and the song is Yolvis. I will just play you someday. This really old stuff, but sometimes I love to listen to it because it's just, I don't know, it's just energy over there. I really love it. And yeah, and then I said to myself, no, it should be a professional. Come on, girl.
So,
'Cause, yeah.
and to this day, now kind of 25 years into your career, do you
Is it
still
25?
write?
It looks like 60.
No, okay, it was just 5 years. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But you're still young and beautiful. But mainly you write your own music
Yes.
to your songs.
Usually yes, but I love collaborating. I love when just there are some other minds, just putting some light in my heart. It works like that. And then I'm just thinking that, oh my God, 7 notes, and so unbelievable. It's just forever, this kind of stuff, music. You can
And-
do just all the time, just creating from these 7 notes, you can create something else all the time. How is possible? Tell me. Huh?
Is there any kind of specific turning point in your life, in your musical career, that gave you the kind of the next step, the next direction? Like, are there any people that you would like to thank or not thank? I don't know, like, is there about turning points in your life?
I think we have in our lives several points. It's not just one. First, it was, yes, my starting with the girls. Then
Solo
I met
career?
some interesting people in my life. But then we started to went and try to see what's happening out there. And we went totally in the right place, in the right time. It's like a lucky time, you know. When I met Peter Gabriel, and I didn't wait for that point because it was a situation in real world, you know that, right? I mean, WOMAD festival. with some-
WOMAD Festival, World
WOMAD,
Music, yeah.
when the artists didn't came because of visa or something happened, and then they asked me, and I said yes, I will do it. I was so scared because I didn't have anybody. I have just my guitar player, and then we went with my friend to find musicians, and we found some bass player who worked with Sinead O'Connor at that time.
So you were already in London, and he invited you to come and perform.
No, we went to the festival, and then we understood that some musician is not there. And because on that time it was no gadgets, nothing, you know, we just sent some cassette,
Tape cassettes,
tape
yeah.
cassette, yeah. And there was my music, and they had it already in their file. And then they understood that I'm there, asked me, and then I'm on the stage in one day with this musician who was just laughing on me like, oh, who is that girl? And then we started to play, okay, do this, do that, do this, and just in 10 minutes it was just full of people.
You can dance with me.
And he came with his family, sitting on the grass. And after the performance ending, he came just inside, and he said,
I like the sound.
what is your
description.
name? I introduced myself, and next day we just was sitting in the studio, just talking about life, music, what I want, and etc. You know. Then the third point was really strange because I made 2 Russian albums for myself, because Russian language is my language. I'm just a child of Soviet Union. Like
We
you
all
speak in
speak.
Russian, yeah. People called me to be my step on voice project. It was really strange for me because
Russian
I already
voice.
I already had experience. I already had my touring, but I said myself, maybe it's a good chance to just deliver your albums, because it's difficult. And that time it was 2014, and yeah, I went there. It was some bomb, as you remember.
You mean when you were kicked out of the Voice, Russian Voice, and a lot of people who watched the program, they thought that it was kicked out. They thought that it
yeah,
was not really kind of.
It's not fair.
It was not fair. Yeah.
Там нет меня, Sevara в ночи надрывно прогудел, где понимает небосвод,
But that thing happened now with this
Perspective? What do you mean?
With this perspective, yeah, I see now.
Because now
I
you're the
understand
judge.
Maybe I understand maybe
Yeah.
that coach who made that choice, because probably he understood that I'm too massive, you know. I'm
Too good to
just
be true.
big, too good to be there, probably. Who knows? It's just now when I'm coaching our just version of.
Yeah,
voice.
let's explain, because now the voice has finally arrived in Uzbekistan and you're one of the judges. So you have your own team now, and it's quite it's massive, isn't it, in Uzbekistan?
I
the
think
voice.
after all this COVID and all this not nice stuff which happened in the world, I think this is like a it's like
breath of fresh air.
yeah, it's like fresh air.
Ay yüzeden nur yağdısımsın Yur muhabbet gitti bu yerden
But how is it for you to be, you know, at the other end, like the receiving
be
end?
coach.
You're not on stage, because look, I've known you for all these years, and one thing I can say is that wherever you walk past any microphone, you're like, you know, it's good you didn't become a dentist. You'd probably be like, wait, I'm gonna fix your teeth.
And sing a song,
have to,
on the
you
right
just have to like drop a note or do something.
Ay yüzeden nur yağdısımsın.
Yur muhabbet
But how is it for you to be, you know, not on stage but here and
I
like
think it's fine because I love to be coach. I just call myself coach. I'm not saying myself judge. This part is really disaster because
it's difficult to choose.
It's not right actually, you know. But we need this kind of show. You need to make a choice
Okay.
and to choose somebody.
Самокритичный я пью.
Вот.
Молодец.
Молодец.
Поэль.
Я выбираю Севару.
Are you happy to share your skills with the people that you're
Of
coaching?
course.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not keeping it to yourself. No, this
No
is my
secrets.
Sevara secret.
I think
No.
this is the best choice to just open your mind because what I see now, even in podcast or just blogger, is it bloggering?
Yeah.
How it's called?
Just blogging.
Blogging. If you are not sincere, just close your blogging. Don't do that. Forget about that.
Because
In
there's so
music,
much choice.
People feel it. You can't lie to the people about music.
So what you're saying is you cannot be fake. It will be seen. The audience will see it. You have to be sincere.
It's just it's impossible. Yes, to be other stuff.
I know
to
that
the
you
other
have.
side.
I know that you have huge plans to go and actually conquer the world stage. So what are you doing? Are you doing
It's
that?
not the plan,
I mean,
it's also-
Uzbekistan is yours. You know, everybody loves you. You've got the Sevara effect here. How are you going to transfer this Sevara effect outside Uzbekistan so that people get to know you, but also most importantly get to know your music, get to know a little bit more about the country, which is still not that widely
Yes,
known.
yes. When you said Uzbekistan is yours, you need to prove yourself wherever you are. Because I love this land, I love other lands, and thanks God, my music and this beautiful language can be just can be a vaccine for everybody. You know, it can just help people.
So in
I
case
mean,
there's the next pandemic,
yeah,
there could be the vaccine for everyone.
No, I'm just saying it's just thank God that He gave me these chances to prove myself with this kind of music. Because this music, especially with traditional roots, it's just can be actual forever for everybody, you know.
Are we going to hear Sevara in the Carnegie Hall, for example?
Yeah, I would like to do that because I have a beautiful program for this kind of venue. But you know, in this period of time, it's not really important where you are singing. It's important what you are bringing on that stage. You know, it's really cool when you are just in this age. It doesn't matter, close to 50. But I really appreciate when young people listen to my music because I'm improvising. I'm always changing music myself. You know, I don't want to be young. I'm really happy on my age. But music, it's not about age. Music, it's about delivery, how you feel. It's about your soul. It's about your charisma and all this stuff, you know. And without that, I'm sorry, go and do something else. So I hope I will go to some beautiful places, as you said, Carnegie, or I don't know, Moulin Rouge in Paris, who knows. to do some creative thing, because I have a lot of ideas, but I need just to make my step.
My wish for you is that some kind of amazing like producer turns up in your life
Yep.
and helps to make that leap again, because I think it'll be so great if you can take your music
It should be,
outside
should
the
be.
borders of this beautiful country.
I love when music or work healing people. Healing is so amazing. And promise me
Yes,
that
yes.
on my podcast you will come.
Yes,
And we
I'm
speak
there.
Uzbek.
I'm there already.
Yeah. Mixing maybe with Russian and English. Thank you very much.
I'm
Love
there
you.
already.
Ah.
Please subscribe and like the Ramesh Show wherever you're watching or listening.